I've never heard this word in my life.
They'd be like hamburger. I'd be like, what?
McNuggets.
McNuggets or
Nuggets.
McNuggets.
Mac.
You can also say
Mac.
McNuggets.
That sounds like a very strange.
Hi everyone, my name is Lexi and I'm from America.
Hey everyone, I'm Ian. I'm also from USA.
Hi, I'm Lexi as well, and I'm from America too.
For me, I've definitely been to McDonald's and been a little confused as to what the menu's saying. Definitely I have to switch the languages sometimes when I go.
Really?
There are definitely different pronunciations, 100%. Can get a little confusing. I think like, especially because like in Korea, either you like elongate the syllables or you cut them down. So as we were saying, like McDonald, like why is there a d at the end when it's McDonald's and it just kind of ends?
Right.
And then like as you said, snack wrap, like that's so hard for like
Snack
another. It's
wrap.
a snack wrap, you know.
Snack wrap.
So it's like either it's like super shortened or it's elongated a little bit with the
Interesting.
syllables.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we would just say like McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to, or we say like Mickey D's?
I use McDonald's.
I used to say Mickey D's, as a kid.
Yeah, you want to go to Mickey D's, McDonald's?
Let's go to McDonald's.
맥도날드,
McDonald's.
McDonald. I think in context, like if I heard someone, and we were talking about like where we're gonna go eat, and they were like, McDonald, and then like broke it down, McDonald. I think I could understand it, but it would have to be in context.
I would the McDonald, like it's such a like you don't really hear those
Right,
syllables.
it sounds so
Yeah,
American, so like it
Right,
sounds
right.
it sounds like Konglish.
Doesn't sound Korean.
Yeah.
So I would understand it. Yeah.
I don't think I even noticed there wasn't an S at the end. Actually, McDonald's. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't even notice. I think that there's so many different ways that we say it sometimes, like Mickey D's.
But you always have the S though, don't you?
Yeah,
Mickey
it's
D's.
true.
Right.
Yeah, in Korean it's just McDonald.
Yeah, that's interesting. No, I never noticed. It's so long already though, so I'm glad they didn't add the
McDonald's.
just
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Three syllables.
Yeah, I'd shorten it. Yeah, the first thing would be shortening it to like 3 syllables,
McDonald's.
and then McDonald's. But you can't really do that in Korean. It's a little
McDonald's. McNuggets.
McNuggets or
Nuggets.
McNuggets.
Mac.
You can also say
McNuggets.
McNuggets.
It's
It's a very.
I don't believe
I've
you.
heard it before. I swear. McNuggets. Yeah. It's not so much like a Mac, but it's like almost like an A
Yeah,
and an
Mac-
I mix.
yeah.
Interesting.
McNuggets.
McNuggets.
I really think it's up to interpretation. I don't think there's any like standardized,
Pronunciation
McDonald's-
guide?
Yeah, right.
They give it out with the menu. They're like, here's how to say all
it's
your
for the
pronouncing.
world. I don't think that it was.
맥너겟,
Magnugget. It sounds
McNugget.
like Magnugget.
Magnugget.
Yeah.
That sounds more Korean actually. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not as hard of like a CK kind of sound.
Ah, yeah.
It sounds like Manyage. It sounds like a Korean.
Mang. Yeah, it definitely has that Korean
Yeah,
flair.
So
I'd be more confused.
Make
with-
Jew, McNugget.
Right. Maybe not. That one's a bit harder.
I agree. I think if it would be like McNugget, I think I would get it. But McNugget, like when you say it like
Right.
through, I don't think. The defining syllable characteristics are
Right.
gone.
That hard C.
See,
That's
yeah.
what, like Lexi said, that's what really matters.
Can I have a 6-pack of McNuggets, please?
Yeah,
I know sometimes
6
in Korea,
piece.
you guys don't
6
do that when you order. Like, can I just have McNuggets? You guys just say, I want McNuggets. But in America, we have like what? 4, 6, 8, 10, 20.
There's like so many now.
There's so many but in Korea it's only 4,
10.
6, 10. So there's a lot less variation, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No party side.
Hamburger.
Yeah, our beautiful American culture.
Hamburger.
Also, hamburger is kind of a rare word. How often do you hear hamburger as opposed to cheeseburger? It's always cheeseburger. It's
true.
Yeah.
Almost always. You know?
So I'd say like in English in America, we don't really say hamburger.
They put
we
cheese
would,
in everything. In USA.
we
yeah.
would it
Say
would-
a burger.
yeah,
Or a burger,
exactly.
Right, yeah.
Definitely, we would just say burger and or
Yeah,
cheeseburger.
right.
But hamburger in and of itself, we don't really hear.
How often do you see a burger with no cheese? Almost never.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right.
That's what when I came here, I was like, what is a chicken burger?
Yeah.
Oh, I know chicken burger.
Well,
We don't call it a chicken
we
burger,
say chicken
though.
sandwich.
Say chicken sandwich.
Right?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Chicken burger would be like if they make the chicken in the same way they would make
Make a
which is
burger.
not really what
Right.
they mean. Yeah, it's like
햄버거,
Hamburger.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to.
먹어.
It's cute though.
It's cute.
It is cute.
I don't think I would understand though. Like if I
Right.
didn't know any Korean,
Okay.
if I like I
Without
didn't know-
context.
they'd be like hamburger. I'd be like, what? You just say you want to go get burgers.
Burgers.
Yeah,
Like you want to
Burger.
just go get some burgers. Yeah. So
Right.
that burger kind of encompasses cheese, ham,
Yeah, whatever.
like
you-
veggie burger. Like it just
Right.
Yeah.
it's just the
All
sandwich
inclusive.
itself.
We're all
Yeah. So if you just like, oh, you guys wanna go get some burgers?
I'm feeling like burgers tonight, or
Yeah, right.
I don't
Has it
think it's
even
ever
been
been
pig?
Yeah,
Has it?
like,
It's
I
always
know
been like
it
beef.
is-
Where does the ham come
Yeah.
from?
Snack. I have never heard this word in my life. A snack.
You've
wrap.
never heard of a
You-
snack
Okay,
wrap? Never heard of a
apparently,
snack
but you
wrap.
never go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
So who are
I know
you?
what a veggie wrap is.
So this we would just say snack wrap.
Snack wrap.
All right, tell me what is in a snack wrap? I
So
have no
it's
idea.
a small wrap.
A
It's a
small
wrap that you would eat for a snack.
Why not just say like
snack wrap.
mini wrap?
스낵
Oh,
Snake
Snake
wrap.
rib.
snake lip.
That sounds like a very strange.
Yeah.
I don't think I would know what that was. I think I would think snake.
There's a word that's coming to mind that I don't want to say.
Snake rib.
That
I feel like this is definitely not a word Americans would understand at all.
Never.
It doesn't help that we don't use it that much. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, it's an unusual.
Yeah.
Sprite.
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 May I please have a?
And be like,
Do
do
you
you
want-
want Sprite or cola?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Do you want
Coke or
Sprite or Coke?
No.
Sprite.
They just added a lot of syllables. Went from 2
Sprite.
syllables to 5. Wow. Okay.
스프라이트
Sprite.
Sprite.
It sounds so much more
Sprite.
fancy.
It does.
It does. Really
Sprite.
does. I feel like my pinky should. be
Yeah,
up next to-
Sprite.
Cider.
The-
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what's
Sprite.
surprising. Well, I think apple cider. from
Yeah.
America. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't want apple cider. Right
Yeah.
now. I want a Sprite.
Sprite.
Right.
Sprite. You might be able to understand. If you're in the restaurant and they're like, "What do you want?" and they're like, "Sprite." Sprite.
You've got
Sprite. You mean
5
Sprite?
syllables to
Yeah,
figure it out.
Sprite. Yeah, you have a
So
long
they
time.
They really draw it out,
time.
so it gives you time to.
Yeah, but if you said
Yeah.
cider and walked in, they'd be like, "We don't serve apple cider."
Right.
Right. It would either be apple cider or like cider, like the alcohol.
Yeah, like a hard cider.
Like hard
yeah.
cider. Yeah.
People make a joke in America about like McDonald's Sprite is really spicy.
So
you know?
true.
So
Never
basically,
Spicy.
like McDonald's Sprite comes with like extra carbonation sometimes.
Really?
From McDonald's, feels kind of like electric, almost spicy in your
Wow.
mouth.
I never knew
So
this deep
spicy.
Yeah.
culture.
So they'd be
around
like,
McDonald's.
Sprite is this
Deep.
Sprite is spicy. That's what you would say.
Yeah,
This
it-
Sprite
Okay.
is spicy.
This- Sprite
Definitely
is spicy,
a
okay.
meme.
콜라
Coke.
Coke.
Do you want a Coke?
Cola.
Coca-Cola.
How do they say it on the?
In the West,
Yeah. Is it different?
they have a Coke.
Cola.
Just Coke. I
Yeah.
think Cola, Coke, yeah.
You can use like yeah, but I would say it's almost like more popular to say Coke and not Cola.
I think so.
I think so.
If you're gonna say cola, it's gonna be Coca-Cola.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
but they would know. Like everybody would know what that meant. I think.
Yeah, but it would be like saying like the back end of a word. You know what I mean? Because it feels like in America you don't just say cola. It's like Coca-Cola.
I think it's like interesting because Pepsi is technically Pepsi Cola. So
Right.
exactly.
would
yeah.
you think like Pepsi or what do you think?
When
Coke?
I first came here, I was really confused because I was like cola, and sometimes they would just give me a Coke, and I'm like, but it's like Pepsi Cola is also a thing as well.
Yeah,
That was a really
yeah.
big problem.
I've
for me.
never once given thought to Pepsi, really. Coca-Cola.
I would say Coke is a little bit more popular than Pepsi.
I'd say a lot more popular, for West Coast at least.
I would say it's a lot more, but it's still something that people ask like Pepsi or Coke or Pepsi.
Really?
Yeah.
I worked as a waiter for a while, and I don't think anyone was always Coke. For me, at least in
Well, like
California.
I feel like a lot of restaurants only serve one or the other.
So they'd be like, "Oh, can I have a Coke?" And they're like, "Oh, is Pepsi okay?"
Yeah, we only have Pepsi products.
We only have
Yeah.
Pepsi products here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody hates the Pepsi products.
So it's very enlightening for me. I don't go to I'm not like a McDonald's veteran. My friends here, so there's a lot to know about McDonald's. A lot of cultural things. Yeah, how to pronounce certain things.
I think it's also interesting that like the Korean way of saying it is like very different, but like I think because it's such like a popular brand, we can kind of pick it up. We're like, oh yeah, I know what you're trying to say, because like we hear McDonald's literally all the time, which is kind of crazy.
I think like hearing the words side by side, I can definitely see like the similarities, but I think hearing the Korean words just out of context, I think that was the most surprising for me. Like even though I've been here for a while, like I was like, if I didn't know what that was and we weren't talking about it, like I'm not sure if I would understand.
Yeah,
Right.
the, like
Correlation.
McNugget.
Magnugget. They kind of like snicker.
Snicker.
It was fun to hear though. I feel like I've learned more.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's funny.
If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment.